The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod Communications, GLICOD.com.
You're listening to PRP High School Basketball on Glycod.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Valley High School here in southern Jefferson County. Mike Beck and Paul Love at Valley for the game between the PRP Panthers and the Valley Vikings, and this promises to be a good basketball game. What do you think about this thing tonight, Paul?
Well, have not seen either team play, but just listening to people and talking to the coaches, I think we're in for a pretty good basketball game tonight. Two pretty athletic teams and two fairly experienced teams coming back from last year. So I'm looking for a good one.
And one of the things to note tonight, we'll look at this is as we talk about the pregame, you get to talk to one of the best coaches that have ever graced the floors in the state of Kentucky, or the Commonwealth, I should say, the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and that's Coach Mabry of the Panthers. Absolutely. Coach Mabry inducted into the Kentucky Coaches Hall of Fame in 2014, and he has won 77% of the games he's coached. That's 3 out of 4. That's pretty good. And not only that, he's won 896 games, too. So he's looking at 900 games here, maybe even before Christmas. That's not too shabby, as they say. Well, we'll go ahead and take our first break, and when we come back, we'll take a listen to your interviews with Coach Mabry and Coach Wheat. That'll all be coming up on our pregame coverage. You're watching Glycod.com video coverage of PRP basketball. Stand by, folks. We'll be right back right after this.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports. LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673. 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Thompson Heating and Cooling in LaGrange. For trusted on-time service, call Thompson at 502-817-3105. Thompson, making people comfortable. ThompsonHeating.net.
This is Paul Love with Glycod.com here at Valley High School and at the end of Dixie Highway, and we're here to cover the game between the PRP Panthers and the Valley Vikings. And with me right now is Coach Dale Mabry, coach of the Panthers. And Coach, you guys are 4-1 now. Lost a game early to Fern Creek. Looking at your schedule, that was a pretty good team you played there, though. But yes, you're kind of on a roll right now. So tell us a little bit about your team right now.
Well, we're starting to come together and starting to gel a little bit. It was a rough start. We played the number 1 team in the region, number 3 team in the state right off the bat at third place, and we didn't shoot the ball very well, to be honest with you. And they're a bunch of great shooters, and we got behind a little bit the first quarter, and then we played even with them for the last 3 quarters. But the first quarter really put us on our heels.
I looked at their stats, what I could find, and you are returning, I think, your leading scorer from last year and also your leading rebounder from last year. But other than that, tell us about them and a little bit more about your team tonight.
Well, we've got some experience. Trey Hill is rated one of the better players in the state. Gerald Gray Jr. has done an excellent job for us. He's also a fine basketball player. Both started last year. In the middle, we got a 6'7" kid, Darius Osborne. Long and lanky, shoots the ball very well, can block shots with the best of them. We've got a couple more returners. B.J. Robinson is back from football, and he's really played well since returning from football. Sincere Wilson running the point for us. So we've got some experience back from last year. We just got to move the ball a little bit better. That's been one of our downfalls this year. We haven't moved the ball crisply like we were last year, but hopefully we'll develop that, and I feel good about this team.
Very good. This is a little bit of a rivalry game, I think. Last year, as I looked at the records again, I think they got you early in the season or during the regular season, and you got them back in the playoffs. So yes, tell us a little bit about their
last 2 years. They get us early, and we've been fortunate enough to get them in the district. Their team returns a world of experience. Kurt Lewis, that 6'4", great athlete, handles the ball, sees the floor. He's the engine that makes them go. He's surrounded by a bunch of great shooters. Xavier Johnson, Cam Wilson, Ty Walter. Those kids can flat fill it up. Not only are they great athletes, great quickness, love to play basketball, but they just have so many weapons from the three-point line. They live or die on that three-point line, and if you don't get to them when they get hot, they're very, very hard to stop.
Thanks. Sounds like we've got a pretty good contest to look at tonight here, Coach.
Well, I hope so.
Shirley, thank you for your time, and good luck in the season.
Thank you.
That was
no matter
Coach
what
Neil
falls
Mabry.
your way this season,
Coach Mabry
Comp
in his
Cadet has a
36th
strong line
year
of chore
as
equipment
a
to keep your yard
basketball
looking
coach
beautiful, including the powerful Cub Cadet log splitters or the versatile chipper shredder vacuums that pick up lawn debris, chip branches, and shred leaves. Be all season strong thanks to Cub Cadet. Welcome to Strongsville. Hurry into your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Anderson Sales and Service Inc. at 6159 West Highway 146 in Crestwood for exceptional offers.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success and humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
Mobile Mower Repair, home of Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest mower, is offering incredible savings this winter. Now save $20 on winter service or 50% on pickup with delivery and service. Located in Crestwood at 5917 West Highway 22, Mobile Mower Repair has proudly served Oldham County with the best repair on Dixie Choppers for years. And now they're an authorized Husqvarna dealer too. That's Dixie Chopper and Husqvarna Mobile Mower Repair. They sell the best and service the rest. Give them a call because spring will be here before you know it. 241-0421. That's 241-0421.
You're listening to PRP High School Basketball on Glycod.
Full of Glycod.com streaming here at Valley High School, and I've got the privilege of meeting with Coach DeJuan Wheat, former University of Louisville star, I will say. Coach, good to be here tonight, and haven't seen your team play this year. I know you're 2-2, but I understand coming from the other side, you guys might be pretty good this year. So tell us a little bit about your team.
Yeah, got our returning core group is returning. We lost 2 seniors last year. It was a big part of our team, but we got a pretty good group returning. Well balanced. Got some mixture of young and veterans, and I'm expecting an exciting season.
Who's going to score most of your points? Who do you count on the most as far as offense is concerned?
One of our best players, if not the best player, is Kurt Lewis. He sets us up. He's an all-around player. Gets rebounds, assists, and it can. His point average is actually up this year, and he gets us going. We got a lot of shooting. Cameron Wilson's a great shooter. Tymetrius Walters is a great shooter, and Xavier Johnson's a great shooter. So we well balanced. We put the ball in Kurt's hands, and he gets us going and he finds shooters.
PRP got a pretty good team too, I understand. This is kind of a rivalry game, I believe, between you two. So what's the scouting report say? What are you going to have to do to beat this PRP team tonight?
We just got to match their intensity. They're going to come at us just like they did last year. They pressed us. They got up in us. They made it uncomfortable for our players, and we're just going to have to match that and learn from last year and be patient on the offensive end, because they're going to play aggressive defense. So we just got to be patient.
What kind of pace would we expect? Now, are you going to go up and down the floor, or is it going to be more methodical, half-court, pressing? Give us a little clue here. Haven't seen you play before, so I need some help on this one.
If it's 95, 89, we'll take it on our favor. We want to go. The more points, the better.
I understand you can shoot the three pretty well. That's what Coach Mabry was saying. He said you got to guard those guys out there.
Yeah, we can shoot the ball pretty well. But what's going to get us going, and the farther we can go in our season is going to depend on our defense.
Great. You beat them last year in the regular season. They got you in tournament, so you're looking good for the regular season this year. Coach, good luck to you, and best of luck tonight, and best of luck for the rest of the season.
Absolutely. Appreciate you. Anytime.
Good luck, Cards.
Thank you.
Go Cards.
Yes, sir.
That was Dewan Wheat. Dewan played, and I certainly do remember him playing at University of Louisville back in the mid-1990s, actually, from 93 to 97, one of the better players on that Louisville roster. So really enjoyable talking to him this evening. This is Paul Love, glycod.com, and out.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673. 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success and humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports.
You're listening to PRP High School Basketball on Glycod.
And welcome back here as our pregame coverage continues. Mike Beck, Paul Love, counting down about 6.5 minutes before tip-off. And I heard your interviews with both Coach Mabry and Coach Wheat. And what do you gather from those? They always say pretty much the same thing, don't they?
And that's very typical, Mike, no doubt about it. And, talk about keys to the game. You can always talk about rebounding or shooting. To me, it's all about shooting. It's about making shots. And sounds like Valley might have some pretty good three-point shooters out there. So, it just depends upon the strategy, how Coach Mabry's going to attack beyond the arc, if you will. And both teams are very athletic and both teams fairly experienced. So I do expect a pretty good game tonight.
Just watching these two teams in pregame warm-ups, very athletic looking. Look like they've got a bunch of ball handlers on the floor, not a team that wants to pull it out and play slow. They look like they're both ready to attack.
Well, you heard what Coach Wheat said. It's okay with him if it's 95 to 89. So, scoring
the 95. Right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he put that part in there, but nevertheless, really a pleasure talking to both those guys pregame. I remember Mabry from way back. Gosh, all the wins that he's had and all the veteran coach of the years, Hall of Famer and what have you, and then DeJuan Wheat too, University of Louisville star in the midnight. So it was really fun talking to them, and they seem to like their teams pretty well. So, I really do. I expect an up and down game tonight, and expect a good one.
It's a little bit of a history between these two schools as well. They go back a long ways, both PRP and Valley, some of the more established schools in the district, and because of proximity, they got a lot of kids that know each other, and as you said, this is a rivalry game of sorts, and I guarantee you Valley, although they don't normally get the win in this matchup, they think tonight maybe they've got a chance.
Well, that's what I heard from some people that I talked to, not necessarily coaches. PRP does hold the overall record 26-4, so heavily on their side, but something I think Valley might have something to say about that tonight.
Should be a good ball game either way, and we're excited to bring that to you. We're going to head and take one more break here. When we come back, we'll be close to tip-off and starting lineups, and we'll work this thing out. Starting a little bit later tonight because over here in Jefferson County, they stacked 3 games in one evening. Started with a boys JV game, I believe, somewhere around the 4:30 mark. Had a girls varsity game, which ended at about 7:20, and then, of course, the boys varsity game follows that. So that's why we're starting a little late tonight. But we're excited to be here, happy to bring you this game, and we'll be back right after this break on glycod.com. Stay with us, folks. A lot of basketball yet to come.
No matter what falls your way this season, Cub Cadet has a strong line of chore equipment to keep your yard looking beautiful, including the powerful Cub Cadet log splitters or the versatile chipper shredder vacuums that pick up lawn debris, chip branches, and shred leaves. Be all season strong thanks to Cub Cadet. Welcome to Strongsville. Hurry into your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Anderson Sales and Service, Inc. at 6159 West Highway 146 in Crestwood for exceptional offers.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success in humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673, 502-222-1673, LaGrange Service Center.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
You're listening to PRP High School Basketball on Glycod.
And welcome here as our pregame coverage begins to wind out about a minute and a half before tip-off. We're waiting for starting lineups. They've been playing it close to the vest here. One thing that they've been great. Let me just say that right off the top. Valley High School has been a great host to us tonight. They've been very accommodating. gave us a great spot here in the catbird seat, if you will, and have answered and provided pretty much everything we've asked for. The only thing we don't have is a really complete roster for the Valley Vikings. And apparently you have to go to Fort Knox to get that, and we don't have the appropriate security clearance. So.
That was a good one. I mean, I noticed number 2 for Valley out there warming up, and I didn't have him. It's not listed in the roster that we got, so we're going to have to find out the name of that player.
Yeah, the roster that they provided was long and extensive, but it only had 6 uniform numbers, so we may be a little bit working from a disadvantage, but we'll get you the information as it comes to us because this is going to be a good ball game tonight. And we do know the names of some of the key players. That's the important thing. But 30 seconds to go. Don't believe we're going to have an anthem before this because it was done before the girls' game tonight. So we should get right to the starting lineups here as the clock winds down and about 20 seconds to go on the ticker, if you will. Any final thoughts before we get this one going, Paul?
You know, something I'm excited about it. I see a good game ahead of us. I see 2 very experienced teams, teams that have made it in the tournament trail at the end of the year, and they're going to get better as we go, and coached by 2 quality coaches, so ought to be a good one.
All right. Final adjustments being made on the floor. Teams headed to the bench area. We'll get the starting lineups now from the public address announcer as he shouts that out for us.
Have to sneak a peek and find out what number goes with what name here.
As you look across the gym on the far side, the side the camera's pointing to, that's actually the Valley seating area. On the side we're at is the PRP side, and there's actually more Panther fans here than Viking fans tonight.
Really are. Looks like you're going to do a national anthem.
Well, they are going to do the national anthem again. Well, that's they thought they'd trick me, but we're prepared for that. We'll go ahead and take a quick break as they do this once again, and we'll be back right after that on glycod.com. Stay with us, folks.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success in humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
What's in an e-cig cloud? Think it's a harmless vapor? Think again. Nicotine, ultrafine particles that can lead to asthma, formaldehyde, lead that can cause brain damage, acetone found in nail polish remover. Don't let big tobacco cloud your judgment. Get the facts. Electronic cigarettes, unhealthy and addictive. Stay above the influence. A message from the Oldham County Health Department and the Coalition for a Healthy Oldham County.
Over the years, sporting events have delivered many powerful moments. Battery Giant gives you the power of low prices on over 100,000 different types of batteries. Mention this ad and get 10% off. There's none bigger than Battery Giant. Visit their locally owned and operated Louisville store at 12418 LaGrange Road, just northeast of exit 30 off I-265. Or shop online at batterygiant.com. Batterygiant.com. Facebook and Twitter at Battery Giant.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
You're listening to PRP High School Basketball on Glycod.
And welcome back here as the Colors prepare to exit the floor. Mike Beck, Paul Love. Pre-game coverage drawing to a close here as the fans stay standing at attention, honoring the Colors as they march off the field. The Valley High School color guard.
Nice gym here too, Mike. I think it was rebuilt not too many years ago, but nice and bright and good set of bleachers and nice playing area. So kind of good place to watch a high school basketball game.
Going to be a great game tonight. We expect PRP, one of the top-ranked teams in the state of Kentucky, taking on Valley, a team that intends to make a name for themselves this year. It's been a while since Valley has had a state finalist in basketball, 1982. You have to go all the way back that far, 35 years. But they think maybe this year they may make some noise in the postseason, but it all begins here. They've got to get past the Panthers. And here are the starting five for the Panthers. Number 10, Gerald Gray. Number 12, Trey Hill. Number 15, Darius Osborne. Number 22, Sensor Wilson. And number 30, Tyler Anderson. Another name you'll hear a lot tonight, B.J. Robinson, quarterback the football team. Will get his minutes tonight as well. Number 20 you'll see a lot of this evening. Cam Wilson starting number 1 for the Vikings.
Starting in center, a 6'3" junior, number 12, Isaac Blair. Starting at guard,
trying to get these numbers here. Number 2, Xavier Johnson.
Inside guard, a 6'4" senior, number 4, Kurt Lewis.
Kurt Lewis, number 4. Demont Walker, number 0. Number 2, Xavier Johnson, and I didn't catch the other name.
Cam Wilson, number 1. Did you get him?
Cam Wilson, yes. Number 12 was the final starter.
Okay.
And I did not catch the name.
I thought it was Isaac Lair.
Isaac Clare.
Claire, not sure.
There's a Clare on there.
Claire, okay. That's what it
Isaac
is.
Clare, we'll go with it. You're starting 5 for the Vikings, and we'll get this ball game underway. PRP in the black uniforms tonight with the white numbers. Valley wearing their white jerseys with the blue trim. Blue, gold, and white, their school colors. PRP's red and black, but they opt for more of a black and white look this evening.
Pretty uniforms. I like that black and white. My favorite colors.
Very easy to read that. Of course, you're an old Clarksville General.
I didn't know you'd notice.
I picked up on that.
There you go. Well, a touch of gold in there, too. So
that sure is.
Yeah.
Now we're waiting for Valley to take the floor here. The referee's giving them just a couple of moments. Coach Mabry out center court talking to his players. Now he makes his way back to the sidelines. And the Vikings, one final huddle before they get this thing rolling. Not sure what the delay is, but hey, it is what it is.
Camera sees what we see. It's nothing happening here. A little group hug there before the game, I guess. Ought to be a good one.
I'm not sure why the referees are letting this go on. I mean, how long are we going to have this group hug moment? Is there something that we're? Oh, they needed balls.
Basketballs.
There you go. They had no balls. After the warm-ups, every ball disappeared. And the principal actually had to go get the balls, collect them, and bring them out.
Those principals do a lot. You know that,
yeah,
don't you?
They sure do. They're overworked and underpaid is what I've heard.
There you go.
All right, put 8 minutes on the board. Time in the first quarter. Score tied at 0, and about time for tip-off. Let's get this thing moving. Osborne and Clare will hook up into center circle. The tip is up and controlled by PRP, and they'll take over. First offensive series. Panthers. Sensor Wilson controls the ball, run the offense. Gets it out to the big man.
Man-to-man defense, straight up man.
Panthers not afraid to bring their big guys out top. Darius Osborne, 6'7". He's out there in a guard position. Anderson makes a move to the basket. Can't get the roll. Rebound by the Vikings. They'll come back the other way. Kurt Lewis in trouble, gets it out. Baseline move, reverse layup, can't fall. Rebound, Panthers. 3-point attempt. Long, But there to follow up, Darius Osborne gets the first bucket of the night. Steal. And 2. Basket counts and the foul on the play. Foul's going to be against Isaac Clare, his first, team's first. Wilson picks the basket. He'll get a bonus attempt. PRP on the attack, 4-0 here early in the first minute of the game. Wilson sizes it up, puts it up. Nice look there.
Good start by PRP, 5-zip.
Full court pressure. Wilson puts it in on the left side. First points of the night for the Vikings. Panthers moving the ball around the perimeter. Wilson stops, reverses, puts it up, no good. Bounces around, finally cleared out by Walker, and they go back the other way. Vikings stop, 3-point attempt, and they can't get it to go, but Isaac Clare comes flying through, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be the PRP Panther ball.
Panthers pretty much deliberate. Look at this 2-2-1 full court press here by Valley. They're going to challenge them.
Panthers solved the press. Wilson looked like he was ready to pull the trigger. Thought better of it. Panthers have a lot of height on the court, but both their tall guys are in the backcourt. Shot no good. Valley's turn.
Inside guys standing usually 6'5", 6'4", 6'6". A little bit of size.
And a whistle on the floor. Isaac Clare picks up his second foul in a hurry. That's not good news for the Vikings. Coach Wheat going to have to go to the bench here.
Yeah, that's awfully quick. 5:39 left in the first quarter. Gets a second foul.
And he gets Jerry Davis up. He'll head to the bench. He'll check in just a moment. Almost a steal there. Wilson can't make it happen. Wilson, 3-point attempt. Short. And back the other way in a hurry. The Vikings. Cameron Wilson. 4 points on the game for Wilson tonight. 5-4 early in the first quarter.
Once again, Panthers pretty deliberate in their offense set at half court. Not anxious to put it up. There goes a 3.
Osborne with a 3. Little strong, hits the backboard. Cross-court pass. Wilson doesn't want to try it. Nice drive, can't get it to go. Clare in there fighting for the rebound. Lucky he didn't call for another foul there. That'd have been terrible. Nice move. And finally a whistle.
In the act of shooting, Gerald Gray going to the free throw line.
That foul was on Kurt Lewis, his first, team's third. At the line, Gerald Gray. A little short on that one, but got the shooter's bounce, if you will.
A little touch of iron. 6-4 here early in the first quarter.
Gray ready to complete the 2-shot bonus, and he gets them both. Full court pressure this time for the Panthers. And a nice move to the basket. Damont Walker with the layup. Panthers hurry it back, and just as quick, we go the other way. No whistle, knocked out of bounds. Gray was there to strip the ball from Xavier Johnson. Lewis to inbound the ball. And a three-point attempt right on the money. Nothing but net. Pretty stroke from Walker. And Wilson comes down quickly. You talk about a running gun game.
It's turning out to be that way. They're full court press and all the way. Nice lead. Oh, he traveled. Turnover.
Jerry Davis, who's checked in the ball game for Clare, got the ball and shuffled his feet.
Had a nice break that time. Had the numbers and should have converted on that one. 9-9 here in the first quarter.
Good ball game here in the early goings. Both teams have this tendency to want to break out and run. A lot of pressure from the Vikings. PRP solves it. High off the fingertips, can't get it to go is Gray. And we'll come back the other way. Walker attacks the basket, has nothing there. And back the other way for a three. Way too much. No whistle. That was finally we get a call underneath. Lewis will be over his back.
The foul on number 4, Lewis is second. Team's fourth. The game for PRP, number 20, Robinson.
PRP certainly getting enough shots at the basket.
That's for sure.
They're putting it up in a hurry. Yeah, they actually started slow pace to start the game, but it's really picked up.
Ball inbounded. Tyler Anderson takes it back, sets up the offense. Keshawn Bradley in the ball game for the Panthers. He goes up and down hard. And no foul called, but ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Panthers.
Nice stop that time. Who was that? Xavier Johnson, maybe?
I believe so. A lot of smacking in there, but not a lot of whistles, and a steal. And finally a foul. And I believe that's going to be on Johnson. We'll see. It is. Xavier Johnson. First foul, team's fifth. No fouls so far against the Panthers tonight. PRP wants to put Valley in the hole. They can do it at the free throw line. B.J. Robinson in the ball game and hits his first free throw. Shoots two, second one up. This one too short, and rebound by Damon Walker. Walker sets up the offense. Wilson goes to his right and almost outruns the ball, but finally draws the foul. And Robinson going to be called for the first foul against the Panthers tonight.
Both teams playing pretty strong man-to-man defense, getting after each other. I think that helps the pace of the game just a little bit.
Johnson gets the ball in. Walker with the ball and stripped by the Panthers. Steele goes the other way and kicked it ahead. Right. Ryan Robinson couldn't collect it.
Got in a hurry.
Kicked it out of bounds. They're playing just a little bit faster than they can control themselves at the moment.
Turnover. Going to have a timeout here, looks like.
30-second timeout. So we'll stay here with the action. Give us some thoughts here, Coach.
Well, it's interesting. Remember we talked about at the beginning of the game, got to make shots, and PRP's getting enough shots up there, but they're not making a lot of them. I've got them 3 for 15 already here in the early going. Like we said, they're both athletic. They both get up and down the floor. And, I'm looking for one of these teams to settle in here just a little bit now and, just kind of get the pace going their way.
Close ball game here, 10-9.
Can't get much closer.
The Valley trails by 1. Got to be a confidence builder for them. Their program hasn't had the success in the past few years that PRP's had, but if they can stay with the Panthers, especially into the second half.
2-2-1 full court press. See how Valley handles that. Looks like pretty well. He travel.
And
got a number 3 there. I haven't got a name on him. Don't have it on the roster we were given.
We'll work with what we've got here. Ball back in play. Trey Hill brings it out and throws it away. Pass to a teammate who wasn't looking, and that turns into a turnover. Wilson sets up the three-point shot, and it's no good. And another whistle. And I think this is going to be it's going to be on Gerald Gray. Just a second team foul for the Panthers, first on Gray. Minute 50 to go here in the first quarter. Good ball game, 10-9, PRP on top. Long inbounds pass. Taken by Xavier Johnson.
Jerry Davis
throws to no one, and it's an out of bound. Unforced error there.
Absolutely. Turnovers you really can't afford. Early in the season, I know, but just not got their communication straight. PRP basketball leading 10-9 here in the first quarter.
PRP gets it across midcourt. They'll set up their offense, taking a little bit breather. Trust me, they'll pick up the pace whenever they feel like it. They'll put their foot on the pedal.
Valley back in a 2-3 zone now. First I've seen that.
Hill, cross-court pass. Beasley, get it down into the paint. Back to Hill. Reverses, can't get it to drop. Rebound by Wilson, will go back the other way. And almost a steal there by Trey Hill. Three-point attempt, a lot of air, too much rim. Back the other way. Well, they're getting opportunities, but they're not getting buckets.
Got to make shots. Down to 40 seconds here. Valley going to pull it out, it looks like a little bit.
Walker. Passes down to the corner. And Wilson gets the basket and draws the foul. He'll get the bonus. And that foul is going to be on Keyshawn Beasley. First foul, third for the team.
Cam Wilson, 3 field goals and no free throws. Started to give him a point there, but he didn't deserve it.
First free throw attempt of the night for the Vikings. It comes at about the 23-second mark. PRP in a hurry. And a steal. Walker, an acrobatic move trying to get the layup. Can't get it to drop. And we'll get another foul called.
The foul on number 22, Wilson. That's his first.
Spencer Wilson.
The line for Valley, Walker.
Walker will shoot 2. 9.8 seconds to go, first quarter. Valley's in the lead. You got to feel pretty good where they are right now. Not real good about their free throw shooting, though. Walker, nothing but the back of the rim.
Yeah, and he's a shooter, you know that. He's already made a three-pointer and a 2-point shot. Free throw's a different breed, though. You just
ask Shaq, right?
Yes, sir. You need to get that mechanics right, and he can't do it again.
Rims in and out. Rebound taken by Panthers. And they're going to say the shot was no good.
No, they gave it to him, I believe.
Did they give it to him?
Yep.
Well, at the end of 1, PRP 12, Valley 11. We'll go ahead and take our break. Be back just a moment. Stay with us. You're watching Glycod.com coverage of Kentuckiana high school basketball, specifically PRP, right after this.
What's in an e-cig cloud? Think it's a harmless vapor? Think again. Nicotine, ultrafine particles that can lead to asthma, formaldehyde, lead that can cause brain damage, acetone found in nail polish remover. Don't let big tobacco cloud your judgment. Get the facts. Electronic cigarettes, unhealthy and addictive. Stay above the influence. A message from the Oldham County Health Department and the Coalition for a Healthy Oldham County.
Over the years, sporting events have delivered many powerful moments. Battery Giant gives you the power of low prices on over 100,000 different types of batteries. Mention this ad and get 10% off. There's none bigger than Battery Giant. Visit their locally owned and operated Louisville store at 12418 LaGrange Road, just northeast of exit 30 off I-265. Or shop online at batterygiant.com. Batterygiant.com. Facebook and Twitter at Battery Giant.
You're listening to PRP High School Basketball on Glycod.
Welcome back here. First quarter in the books. PRP with the early lead. But Valley certainly wanting to hang around here. Nice move. Didn't keep the ball, though. A lot of contact, no whistles. They're going to let them play tonight, I have a feeling.
They sure are. Lots of turnovers, too. That's what happens in that kind of a game.
And a whistle.
Another travel, another violation.
Mental mistake there by the Panthers. Ball back to the Vikings. Referee checking the floor to see if it's slippery.
In the game for Valley, number 4, Lewis.
Kurt Lewis checks back in the game for the Vikings. 12-11 here in the early goings, just the beginning of the second quarter.
Just not a lot of points for a game as up and down as this is. Making shots, you got to be able to put it in the hole.
Not a bad crowd here on a Tuesday night. Never know what you'll get in a midweek ball game, but when you get two teams like PRP and Valley, they tend to draw folks. So pretty healthy numbers here tonight. Vikings with the inbound pass, full court pressure. PRP. Walker gets it down inside, but Davis can't do anything with it. Has to kick it back out. And they'll set it up again. Lewis looking for help. Trey Anderson puts up a shot, can't get it to fall. PRP on the attack once again. For the life of me, Paul, I can't tell. Are they actually setting up an offense, or are they just pulling it back, taking a breath, and attacking again? Because it doesn't look as organized as I think it is.
No, and it's not. I don't see any of what has become popular, that high ball screen. I don't see any of that. It's just basically drive and kick or try to take it to the basket.
Trey Anderson called for a foul. That's his first, team sixth. Next foul for the Vikings, and the Panthers will be in the bonus.
They're setting up their offense way away from the basket, 40 feet away from the basket. Not 40, but 30 easy.
Yeah.
Court's 84 feet long, so. But again, PRP not in a hurry. One-on-one basketball.
It's looking for matchups that are favorable. And then when they get it, it's full pedal to the metal. How quickly can I get to the bucket?
Well, it was a little bit of a give and go that time, but kicked the ball out of bounds. One-on-one.
Osborne had the height advantage. Couldn't get it to drop. Long three-point attempt. No good. And Walker does what you're always told when you got the rebound, take it back up. You're more than likely going to draw a foul, and that's exactly what happened.
Beasley picking up his second foul. Going to send Walter to the free throw line and have two shots. Chance to get the home team back on top. He makes the first one.
His average just went from 0 to 33%. See what he can do here with his second attempt. 1 for 3 so far tonight at the line. Tie ball game at 12. And that one way too much. Quickly back the other way. Panthers. They had him outgunned down there, 2 against 1 under the bucket, but couldn't get the basket to go.
He fouls on number 24, Davis.
Jerry Davis draws a foul.
To the line for PRP, number 20, Robinson, shooting 2.
Robinson will go to the line and shoot 2. In and out. Tell him he's throwing to a wide receiver. Maybe he'll hit the target that time.
There you go. 12 all. Not many points scored. I'm a little bit surprised with that. I bet this thing will get going here before it's all over with. There you go. Second free throw by Robinson's good. Full court pressure. 2-2-1 full court press.
Walker just dribbled himself right out of the possession. Working too hard.
Haven't been tracking turnovers, but I'll tell you what, both teams, I think, have turned it over more times than the coach wants to see happen.
Yeah, they're probably grateful we're not tracking that tonight.
No kidding.
13-12. Panther ball down in the paint. Nice turnaround move. Robinson for 2. Fourth point of the night, 15-12. Quickly the other way. Lewis.
Lucky to get that one back. Looked like he might have kicked it out himself.
Yeah, I thought that may have been off him or Jerry Davis, but apparently it wasn't.
Valley basketball.
Davis gives it back to Lewis. Loses the ball briefly, pulls up, puts up a 3, and that one's going to go over the backboard. It's just been the way it's been for them tonight, shooting from the perimeter. Not much luck from the outside arc.
Had wide open look, too. It's not like a lot of pressure. Another foul. Walter.
He fouls on number 0, Walter. That's his first.
His first.
Team's 8.
And they're in the bonus, so that will send Wilson to the line. Shooting 1 and 1. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight.
He's the leading scorer for the Panthers so far.
Nice stroke.
Back in the game for Valley, number 1, Wilson.
Wilson checks in. Jerry Davis back to the bench. And Sensor Wilson will try to finish the 1 and 1. Nice.
8 points for Wilson.
Valley goes back the other way in a hurry. 3-point attempt is short and cleared out by Panthers.
Tyler Redmond on that rebound, 21.
Wilson setting up the offense. Works against Walker. Can't get it to go off the fingertips. And it's knocked out of bounds. Panthers retain possession. Starting to pull away just a bit. 5-point lead, their biggest of the night. Inbounds pass. And he's going to be fouled in the act of shooting. Cameron Wilson, his first. Team's 9th. And to the line, B.J. Robinson.
Robinson 2 for 4 from the line so far. Make that 3 for 5. Chance to put the Panthers up by
and he's good.
7.
I think he's found his stroke there at the line.
Made those last 3 attempts.
Full court pressure. Doesn't pay dividends that time. Walker back outside. And Wilson takes steps and turns it over.
Lots of turnovers.
Almost halfway through the second quarter, Vikings have scored 1 point this period. They've been outscored 7-1.
And mainly because of turnovers, but also not being able to make shots. Another, you're going to call traveling against the PRP Panthers. That's Anderson. Call for the steps.
Tyler Anderson with the miscue. Full court pressure. Quickly the other way. Nice move. Lewis with his first basket of the night. A couple of scores coming in. Fairdale leads DeSales 39-30 at the half. St. X 12, Seneca 10 at the end of one. Butler on top of Western 33-11 at the end of one. Right here we've got a 19-14 ball game. And another foul.
Line for PRP, Wilson shooting 2.
Censor Wilson at the line.
I think number 3 is Ray Johnson. Number 3, because he was the one called for the foul.
I think you might be right.
Censor Wilson at the line.
He's perfect at the line so far, 5 for 5. Make it 6 for 6.
.2014 the score, 3:55 to go. Second quarter, Vikings trail the Panthers. Kurt Lewis tried to take it all the way himself.
Great drive to the basket, 6'4". Very athletic play, but couldn't finish.
Jalen Smith tried to collect the ball on the rebound, but ended up going out of bounds, and it goes back to the black and white. Take it, turn it, shoot it. Works for Robinson. First 3-point of the night for the Panthers goes to B.J. Robinson. He's opened up a 9-point lead. In and out. And in. Jalen Smith answers with a 3. Back to a 6-point game. And on the top of the backboard, that's going to go back to the Vikings. Tyle Redmond. Number 21 took the shot. Inbounds pass. And we're going to get a foul on Redmond as he's kind of obstructing the path of Kurt Lewis.
Only the 6th team foul here with 3:10 left in the second quarter. So Panthers will take a look at those free throws in a minute, but that's what basically has given them the lead here in the first half.
Well, that's one of those things I'm sure Coach Mabry would like to see his teams get more opportunities at the line and fewer fouls on the court. Hard to lose games when you win in those categories. Vikings doing a lot of handing off. Lewis misses the first but tips it in. That'll count as 2 shots for 1 bucket. And all the way the other direction, Trey Hill finally scores. And a steal and a bucket. And he's going to turn this into a 3-point play. Cam Wilson got him with a karate chop. Can't complete the 3-point play, but the ball tipped back out by Gray. And Hill gets the rebound. Will set up again. 9-point lead, the biggest of the night for the Panthers. Trey Hill works in, stops, turnaround jumper, no good. Collected by Trey Anderson of the Vikings, hands off to Lewis. Lewis goes down into the paint, kicks it back outside, but he's fouled. And the foul will be on Trey Hill.
That's his first. Team set to line for Valley. Lewis shooting 1 plus the bonus.
It's the 7th team foul. That means the Vikings are in the bonus finally with 2:14 to go in the half. Lewis will shoot the 1-and-1. He has yet to shoot from the line tonight.
Kind of come alive offensively. Makes that free throw.
Back to a 7-point game. Second one no good. PRP leads by 7 and in no hurry. Gray dribbles right into the hands of a Viking. And Lewis goes the other way for the jam. And another foul on the floor. Not a basket.
The foul on number 3, Anderson. That's his first.
They say number 3 is Anderson, so.
Line for PRP, Hill shooting 2.
At the line.
Trey Hill kind of coming alive here. Oh, he misses that one. Misses last 2.
A lot of iron, no net. 27-22, 5-point ball game. Valley trying to stay with the Panthers. Struggled to get points this quarter. Hill in and out. Pulled down by Lewis, and he'll be bumped. Little ticky-tack foul that time.
The foul on number 22, Wilson. That's his second.
Spencer Wilson, that was an unnecessary foul. There's a little bit too much body checking.
Shooting 1 plus the bonus.
Lewis at the line for the bonus.
And misses that one. Wow.
Misses the front end. You don't get the back.
Free throw shooting not been good. Actually, no shooting has been real good tonight.
Wilson around the perimeter. 3-point shot up. Off the mark. Cleared out by the Vikings. And Lewis goes in out of control. How he maintains that possession, I don't know. And he got the bucket anyway. Ball stolen by the Vikings, and they go back the other way in a hurry. And there's a block, but Lewis there to finish it off. Trey Anderson going in for the dunk there. He was rejected, but Lewis able to gather the ball in and put it up. 3-point shot.
Oh!
Darius Osborne. The tantalizing roll.
Shooter's touch.
3-point attempt up. Not there. Saved, but to the wrong person. Nice effort. Nothing to show for it. Under 20 seconds to go in the quarter.
Offensive foul. That's a good call by the referee. Pushed off the left arm. Trey Hill.
Trey Hill picks up his second foul in about a minute.
Oh, they're calling a foul? Oh, yeah, it was an offensive foul. Correct. No shoot.
So 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with the action. 30-26. It looked like PRP might pull away there, but Valley's fought back and cut into that lead again.
Well, mainly because of Kurt Lewis. He just had no scoring in the first quarter, but he's turned it on here in the second. He's got I've got him for 11 points in the second quarter. So
yeah,
big difference in when you get points out of players like that. Not necessarily turn it over, but game has been full of turnovers by both sides. Watching Coach Mabry down there.
If he's got 11 points, that is almost the entire output of the Vikings here in the second quarter.
Yeah, there's 4 other points. Smith had a 3, and Walter had a free throw.
Vikings inbound the ball. 15 seconds to go in the quarter and the half. We'll see what they can do. Lewis.
Oh, he pushed off. He did.
He does. He returns the favor.
Sure did. Good call by the official.
Picked up his 3rd foul. That may become an important factor here later in the second half.
He'd have to be coming out of the game, I think. Sure don't want to get a 4th.
PRP going to have to hurry. Under 5. And the basket and foul. Gerald Gray takes it all the way to the bucket. Kisses the glass, goes into the basket, and he'll get the bonus attempt. DeMont Walker with a foul, his second. Gray.
Old-fashioned 3 is good by Gray. That won't count.
Throwing up some ice. And a 3-quarter court heave was after the buzzer, so it doesn't count. We'll go ahead and get ready for our second half coverage, but first we'll have our halftime commentary. That's coming to you right after this. Stay with us. You're listening to Glycon.com coverage of PRP basketball. Stay with us.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports. LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673. 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success in humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
You're listening to PRP High School Basketball on Glycon.
Welcome back here as our halftime coverage gets underway. Mike Beck, Paul Love, the halftime score 33-26 PRP with a 7-point halftime advantage over Valley. And you've got some stats, I believe, for us.
Well, fewer stats than I usually have, but I did get some points going here for both teams. Looking at Valley, they're 26 points on the board. They got 6 points from Cam Wilson, all in the first quarter. And in the second quarter, Kurt Lewis turned it on, got 11 points for his halftime total. DeMont Walter had 6 points in the first half. And looking down here for Jalen Smith, had 1 3-pointer and a total of 3 points for the Vikings, 26 points. For the PRP Panthers, has 6 points in the first half from Gerald Gray, 4 from Trey Hill, 10 from Sensor Wilson, 9 from B.J. Robinson. Darius Osborne had 5 points for a total of 33. So Panthers pretty balanced scoring throughout, but neither team shooting the ball very well in the first half.
And one of the differences in the ball game will be the free throw percentage, and that's certainly a disadvantage Vikings right now.
Yeah, I can tabulate that too pretty quickly. See, in the second quarter, the Panthers had 8 free throws, 4 in the first, so 12 of their 33 points have come from the free throw line. They've missed 5, so make that 12 of 17 from the line. Not as many chances for the Valley Vikings. I have them with a total of just 2 points from the free throw line, and they missed on 6 other opportunities. So
25% of the line.
That's very, very poorly. But again, it explains why they're down 7 as well, along with the turnovers and the lack of accuracy from the field.
All right, we'll go ahead and we'll take a break here in a minute. But before we do that, I want to thank one of our sponsors, and that is Lawson Financial Solution. Robin Lawson, certified financial planner in LaGrange, whose mission is to help you achieve financial freedom. Robin Lawson of Lawson Financial sponsoring our stats and first half summary. We'll go ahead and take that break. We'll be right back with more halftime coverage, including second half adjustments. What do these teams do to get the win in the second half? We'll figure out what that is right after this. You're watching Glycod.com coverage of PRP High School basketball.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
Do you know that one night of drinking wipes out 2 weeks of training? Most Oldham County teens don't drink. Stay above the influence. Brought to you by the Coalition for a Healthy Oldham County.
Mobile Mower Repair, home of Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest mower, is offering incredible savings this winter. Now save $20 on winter service or 50% on pickup with delivery and service. Located in Crestwood at 5917 West Highway 22, Mobile Mower Repair has proudly served Oldham County with the best repair on Dixie Choppers for years. And now they're an authorized Husqvarna dealer too. That's Dixie Chopper and Husqvarna Mobile Mower Repair. They sell the best and service the rest. Give them a call because spring will be here before you know it. 241-0421. That's 241-0421.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success and humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
You're listening to PRP High School Basketball on Glycod.
Welcome back. Our halftime coverage continues. Mike Beck, Paul Love here at Valley High School as PRP leads Valley 33-26 at half. Let me go ahead and give you some scores of other ball games that we've been following in the third. It's Fairdale 54, DeSales 41, St. X 24, Seneca 21. That's at half. Western falls tonight at Butler. Final at that one, 77-41. Butler, big win tonight. Holy Cross on the road at Sayre tonight. They lead after 3, 50-26. That's the end of 3. Sayre is in Lexington. Holy Cross, that's a long drive, but they got to feel pretty good. They're up by 24 with 8 minutes to go in that one. Let's talk about this game. They got 16 minutes left here at Valley High School, and the Vikings trail by 7. What do they got to do to make a difference here, Paul?
Well, actually, making a free throw would help. We talked about that before the break. PRP is 12 for 17 from the free throw line. Valley just 2 of 8. So there's 10-point swing right there. So that's I don't know how you go to halftime as a coach and say you got to make your free throws. Of course, they want to make their free throws, but it's just not happening. But in that second quarter, Kurt Lewis for Valley really took off. He got all 11 of his first half points in that second quarter. So I'm sure that Coach Mabry is talking to that about whoever is trying to defend Kurt Lewis. Lewis, a big, strong 6'4", one end to the other, really strong kid. So it'll be interesting to see how he comes through in the second half. Again, the balanced scoring for PRP in the first half, we had scores of 10, 9, 6, 5, 4. So that spreads them out pretty well from the field. So, you know, that it's just not a lot of points, I guess is what I want to say. I think they're averaging like 77 points for the game, and that's just a total of 66 right now. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments take place.
You know, one of the things that keeps this from being what I would call a great game tonight between these two teams is both of them have been a little sloppy from the field. They've not been hitting a lot of shots. 33-26, I think this was on the low end of what we expected scoring-wise. Yeah. And it's not because they haven't taken shots. It's just simply because the shots they've taken have been off the mark.
Absolutely. I kind of lost track. I apologize for that early on. Usually I would be able to give you a free throw or a field goal percentage, but let me promise you one thing, it would not be good, nor would the turnover ratio for both teams. That would not be good either. They're not handling or not protecting the basketball like they should be. But, you know, again, you got two pretty good coaches here talking some stuff to the players at halftime. We'll see what happens here in the second half.
I'm pretty sure both coaches are pretty pleased that you don't have that stat.
Oh, yeah.
Because they probably don't want to know.
Well, somebody does, though. That's the thing. Or it's on tape somewhere. Somebody will be able to go back and do the actual statistics on it. But nevertheless, see what we can do to slow down Kurt Lewis a little bit for Valley. And we'll see if Valley, in turn, can handle the basketball a little bit better and make some free throws.
I'm curious to see who gets the hot hand here for PRP in the second half. I really expect somebody to step up and kind of take over this ball game for the Panthers. I'm just not sure who that's going to be.
Well, again, in the first quarter, it looked like it was going to be Sensor Wilson. He had 6 points there in the first quarter, but only 4 in the second, and all those were free throws. So I'm like you. I think they've got players that are capable of busting out, getting hot, if you will. Actually, PRP got hot a little bit. They had a 10-point lead at one point in that second quarter, but Valley kind of chipped away and got back in the thing, and if they can make some free throws, they'd be ahead.
All right, time for the third quarter here. 16 minutes to go, 8-8. And we're going to have a final here before you know it. Panthers will start the half with the ball. They've got the lead. They're in the driver's seat. Can they keep it there?
Yeah, a lot of game left here, though. You know that.
That's for sure.
I'm going to throw a wild guess out there and say there'll be a better shooting percentage in the second half.
Well, it would be hard not to be. Trey Hill took the inbounds pass. Osborne takes it right to the bucket. Can't get it, though. Nice move, just couldn't finish. And the Vikings come back on the attack. Xavier Johnson, number 2.
Oh, he traveled.
And
sure
took
did.
steps. Mental mistake there. Coach DeJuan Wheat's probably pulling his hair out for things like that.
Yeah, being the point guard he was for Louisville back in the day. That's just not going to do his heart much good. Another turnover.
Trey Hill brings it up. Sets up the offense, not the office. Sensor Wilson now working against Claire. Deflected shot and taken by the Vikings. Quickly back down this way.
There he goes. Nice move. They can't stop him.
Kurt Lewis has figured it out. Nice penetration.
Nice spin move. Really took the ball to the hole nicely.
First bucket of the second half goes to the Vikings. Trail by 5. Panther passes around the perimeter. Trey Hill decides to pull it out, slow it down a bit.
Valley in a sagging man-to-man defense.
Gray tries the baseline
nice tip
move.
in. Nice tip in. Hill, number 12.
Gray couldn't get it to go, but Hill cleaned up his mess. be careful of those back and forth passes. Claire tries a three from the corner, can't get it to go too far. Bounces off hard and a rebound to the Panthers. Hill kind of backed in and threw it up. I'm surprised no foul called on that play.
They are, I think you pointed out earlier, they're letting them play out here quite a bit. Though PRP has gone to the free throw line, let's see, what was that, 17 times in the first half.
They should, just based on that, they should have a bigger lead than they do.
PRP very patient.
Wilson rejected. And quickly the other way are the
look at here
Vikings. Who is it?
Who is that masked man? Lewis again.
Kurt Lewis. So who's going to step up and lead the team? Well, I believe it's Kurt Lewis.
They don't have an answer to. I look for them to go to a zone defense, possibly to, take away the driving lane to the basket.
Tyler Anderson with the foul. That's the first foul on him. First team foul in the second half. Lewis at the line. He'll shoot a free throw.
He got it.
Everything he's putting up right now is going in. 35-31. They've cut their halftime deficit to 4. A lot of hands and just enough to disrupt the pattern.
Look who's got the ball.
Lewis kicks it back outside for a three-point attempt, and it's good. Damon Walker knocks it down from the corner, and it's a one-point ball game.
You can just tell the energy by Valley is really up this second half.
Nice reverse, can't get it to drop. Pulled down, Claire clears it out. And guess who's got it? Lewis, but knocked out of his hands by Darius Osborne. And great hustle on the part of Damon Walker as he knocks it away. Tries to save it, goes up into the bleachers.
Nosedive into the bleachers. Good hustle, but like I say, they've got an energy now about them. You can just tell the momentum has shifted their way. Just down 1 with 4:50 left in the third quarter.
What I've always believed in games like this, especially teams that are the underdog and historically the underdog, they can stay with you after 3. That fourth quarter is anybody's game.
I agree. Zone defense by Valley.
Forces the 3, that hurts him. Robinson knocks her down. She's been on the arc, 38-34. Finger roll from DeMont Walker. Back to a 2-point game. Drive there. Robinson finishes it off. Beasley couldn't get it to go. Robinson Lewis goes hard to the basket and he'll be fouled.
Getting up slowly too. He took a tumble there. Looked like he hit a camera on the floor.
Beasley's third foul. Lewis will shoot 2. 4-point ball game. Vikings haven't led for a while. Free throws like that aren't going to help.
He had made his last free throw. He's already got 16 points now quickly in this third quarter. Not in the third quarter alone. He's got 16 total.
A lot more arc to that one, and that would slips through. 40-37.
Little half-court trap defense by Valley. They really are trying to up the momentum, the energy.
Good hands. Knocked out of bounds, almost out of bounds. Timeout called. Beasley was trapped in the corner, and quick thinking avoided the turnover. 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with the action. Some thoughts. What do you think so far? Valley's really come out of halftime.
Yeah, I like their energy. I really do. It's clear. I mean, it's so clear, so obvious as we sit here and watch this game that, you get something going for you, and what they've got going is Kurt Lewis. 16 points here quickly off to the second half with 6 points quickly in the second half. But you can tell their energy is up right now. Down 3 points. And PRP, we'll see if they've got some kind of an answer. I don't know who for PRP is going to step up. Actually, Robinson is already, he's on the board with 14 points in the game as well. He had 9 in the first half and has a 3 and a 2-point field goal in the second.
And Robinson comes off the bench. He definitely is a contributor. Great when you got a 6th man like that can lead the team in scoring. And quick hands. DeMont Walker knocks it out of bounds, interrupts the flow. PRP will inbound it again.
Valley back in that zone defense, and they're just encouraging the 3-point shot. There it is.
Osborne takes it. Went for a rebound, and they're going to call it a foul on Osborne. That's an interesting call, his first. I thought they were going to get Xavier Johnson for that. So he went for the ball as well. But they say it was Osborne, his first foul.
I think PRP can get the 3-point shot anytime they want it. I think what they need to be doing is trying to get the ball inside that sagging zone by Valley. Now, themselves, as I thought might happen, PRP back in the zone now. They don't want this guy that's got the ball to drive.
You speak of Kurt Lewis. They work the ball around the perimeter back to Lewis. Cross-court pass. Sets up the 3. And Cam Wilson finds the range. We got a tie ball game at 40. That's how you get your hometown fans back in the ball game. Just about 2.5 to go here in the third quarter, and Valley's, they're not going to go away quietly. Loose ball on the floor and controlled by Wilson. Cam Wilson brings it up, finds Lewis, slams it home.
Fast slam-a-jamma. Nice pass that time coming off the wing.
It goes down as an assist, but it should be an assist plus because that was pretty. 42-40 now. Vikings sitting on top.
You see how these zone defenses now has really slowed the pace of the game down. I don't think PRP wants that outside shot that Valley's giving them. Might be pressing just a little bit here. As they are. Another turnover.
Walker. But threw it right in the hands of Osborne, who misses the slam. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Drives a coach crazy. Got to give me 2 points and just trying to showboat a little bit and ends up getting nothing.
And the ball goes out of bounds off the Panthers.
By the same token, if you make that dunk, it lifts you on the other hand.
Yeah. Calculated risk. That time it doesn't pay off for Osborne.
See, they're giving Lewis that outside shot.
Too hard. And we'll get a whistle down inside. And Isaac Clare picks up his 3rd foul. And there he goes. Just that quickly, finds the bench. Also taking a seat, Xavier Johnson. Back in the game, Jerry Davis. And Anderson, number 3. Osborne throws it in the hands of Trey Hill. Hill wasn't expecting it. He's able to maintain possession. Osborne works down from the baseline. Can't get it to go. And we've got a disagreement as to who it was off of.
The referee under the basket did not know. He was too close and asked for help. And now they've gotten help from the outer official.
And it's going to stay with the Panthers.
Going to stay down in the Panther territory.
You see the crowd starting to get in this one.
Yeah, you can tell the energy level has gone up for them too. Just under a minute to play in the third quarter.
Quick inbound pass.
My.
Caught him sleeping.
Who was that this week?
Brian Robinson. BJ.
He's got 7 points. 7 points this third quarter.
There's the man you want to have the ball in your hand.
But look where they're guarding him. They're going to give him an outside shot, but they're not going to let him drive if they can help it.
Kurt Lewis, he's been so fast, he reminds me of Carl Lewis. Under 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Lewis, no hurry.
He just wants the last shot. PRP content to give it to him as long as it's a 25-footer.
Or farther.
Yeah.
Down to 15.
I think they wait too long. No chance for a second shot or rebound shot.
7.
He's not going to shoot it outside. What's he waiting on?
And it's blocked. Wilson put it up, but really wasn't a good-looking attempt, and it was tipped, knocked out of bounds, and that's the end of the quarter. At the end of 3, we're knotted up at 42. You're watching Glycod.com coverage. Kentuckiana High School basketball, specifically PRP basketball. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back right after this.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County Sports. LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673. 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
You're listening to PRP High School Basketball on Glycod.
Fourth quarter just getting underway here. Valley with the ball. Tie ball game. Trying to take the lead once again. The three-point attempt in and out by Anderson. I guarantee you that Valley's thrilled to be at this point of the ball game, and
well, they outscored PRP 16-9 in that third quarter. Thus the momentum on their side. 42-all.
Move to the basket. Did everything but take the ball with him. Beasley, that is. Walker can't get it to go. Jerry Davis comes flying in behind him, but there's a whistle and a foul on the.
He fouled on the PRP number 12, Hill. That's his third.
Trey Hill picks up his third foul, waiting for the referee to sort that out.
Another missed free throw.
I can tell you who they want to put to the line at the end of the ball game.
Really?
Walter,
isn't it? I think it's Walter. He made that one.
(43-42).
Oh my goodness!
Got a lot of spin.
In and out foul on number 20 for PRP. That would be B.J. Robinson.
That's his second.
That's his second. Team six.
PRP back to man-to-man defense. A little surprised. Look for Lewis to get the ball. There's that high ball screen I was looking for.
His feet slid there. I thought maybe he could get him for a walk, but didn't call it. Shot way too long. He got all bracket. I wouldn't even give him rim on that one.
Nice move. BJ.
Robinson, senior, and he's taking a leadership role right now. The game on the line, he puts him back on top, 44-43.
Oh, another turnover. They were looking for Lewis. Good idea, but poor execution. Another turnover for Valley.
1-point ball game here with about 6-minute, 20-second mark. Robinson can't get it to go, and it's knocked out of bounds. Lewis couldn't collect it.
They're playing high, aren't they? I mean, they're up around the rim. These guys are very, very athletic, both sides.
Deep inbounds pass to Osborne, tips it over to Beasley, back to Osborne. Trey Hill puts it on the floor. Osborne thought about the three, changed his mind. Went to the hot hand of Robinson, who couldn't control it. The Panthers get it back, blocked, and finally knocked away. But Walter Heck got a little bit of the arm, and they're going to call a foul. It's third.
The foul is on the 0 Walker, that's his third. Team second.
If you ask him, I don't think he fouled him.
Yeah.
But he did, because the referee said he did.
No appeal in basketball.
No way. No red flag to throw out.
Trey Hill, nice move. Left-handed lay-in. Walter working against Hill. Back to that man-to-man defense. 3-point attempt.
Clanger. No good.
That wasn't pretty at all. No. Jerry Davis unable to contribute offensively tonight. Hill, nice move. Can't get it to fall. Gray.
Valley's lost that momentum now. Going to have to take a timeout here. Got a 5-point disadvantage.
Full timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back right after this on glidecod.com. You're watching PRP High School Basketball.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success in humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
You're listening to PRP High School Basketball on Glycod.
Timeout taken here in the fourth quarter. 48-43. PRP's pushed back in front.
Yeah, they've outscored the Vikings 6-1, coming off that 42-all third quarter. So 2 points each for Gray, Hill, and Robinson to lead the Panthers of PRP. A lot of time left, though, just 5-point deficit. Not a very high-scoring game like we thought it was going to be.
No.
Pace has picked up, and they're shooting a little bit better now, and the reason is they're driving the ball to the basket. They're getting good looks. Here's the guy right here, Kurt Lewis.
Valley with the ball. Lewis puts it in the hands of Anderson. 3-point, no good. And that's, I can't tell you the number of 3 points they've tried here in this quarter that haven't been successful.
Block shot.
Walter goes back the other way. Can't get it to Lewis. And knocked out of bounds by Beasley.
That was going to be spectacular. Pass going to Lewis. He was wanting to slam it down.
Everybody in the building could feel that energy coming, but they couldn't connect.
Oh. Lewis pushed off there. I don't know if our fans saw that or not. Look at here.
Tried to switch hands in the middle of the layup. Couldn't get it to go. Walter now with the ball. Reed feeds Lewis. Nice assist. Jerry Davis, sorry. Davis to Lewis.
Good hustle by Lewis. First of all, get his own rebound, be on the floor and make a pass, and then a good pass himself. Panthers taking their time.
Robinson rejected. And they're going to call a charge. Gerald Gray called for a charge. That's his second foul, team's sixth. Next one will be a bonus for the Vikings. That's a break.
Yeah, that's another turnover, too. Offensive foul turns the ball over.
Valley only has 2 fouls in the entire second half, so they're nowhere near, PRP nowhere near the bonus right now.
Another turnover. Wow.
Can't keep his feet under control. Cam Wilson lets it go.
I think that's a good point. Out of control is what they are, and you just can't operate like that. Expect good things to happen.
I don't know if the Valley players realize they've got a strategic advantage here. They're going to be in the bonus. PRP nowhere near the bonus.
There's just one thing.
They don't know it.
Yeah, they're getting beat on the free throw line.
Well, that's true.
They are getting beaten on the free throw line.
30-second timeout taken. We'll stay with it. Any thoughts so far here in the fourth quarter?
Well, you know, I like the strategies. I really like the fact that they went to the zone defenses. I don't like the zone. I'd rather play man-to-man, but you know, if you've got a threat like Lewis to take the ball to the basket. Another thing that you notice very much here, especially in the second half, is block shots. If you go up for a shot in the paint, you get ready, because you're going to be contested, and there have been an awful lot of swats here as far as block shots are concerned.
They're there to challenge.
And they're letting them play to a large degree.
A lot of contact, not a lot of fouls, and that's can be entertaining, but it also lend itself to having a sloppy game as well. A fine line between the two.
Man-to-man defense now.
3.5 to go in the game. 3-point advantage, Panthers. Robinson goes up.
Another block.
Walter strips it, knocks it out of bounds.
Really good penetration by Gray, and nice pass off. You got to know somebody's on your back in a shot block type of a game, but it happened.
Looking for the easy inbounds pass. Finally gets it into Robinson. Setting out high, trying to get that dribble drive. Ball flying around, and finally comes out. Walter keeps it.
Lewis again.
Kurt Lewis
playing up around the rim.
Rebound.
Yeah, up around the rim.
Back to a 1-point game. PRP on top, 48-47. Osborne out to Robinson. 3-point attempt, in and out. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up. Too hard. Ball flying around, and finally the Vikings cleared out in the hands of Lewis. 2-on-2. Lewis.
Take it to the hole. Foul on Sensor Wilson.
Sensor Wilson fouls Lewis, and he'll shoot 2. 2.5 to go. This be a great time for the Vikings to start hitting some free throws.
Lewis 5 of 8 from the free throw line, and make that 6 of 9. .24 points for Lewis in the contest.
First shot good. Tie ball game.
Rolls that one in.
And the little shooter's bounce there. 49-48. Vikings back on top late in the game. And now at this point, they have to understand it's anybody's ball game. Shot. Rebound defensively. Lewis.
Wow.
Just taken over.
Wow. You just can't stop him. One-on-one, you cannot stop him getting to the rim.
51-48. Lewis, a wrecking crew for the Vikings.
Oh, my. Another opportunity for Gray that time. Good call by the referee. Steps, not a layup. PRP feeling the pressure now. Just under 2 minutes to play. Valley got that lead, 3 points. Probably the biggest lead of the game for them, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Yeah. And there's the reason with the ball right now.
Kurt Lewis putting on a show tonight for our cameras, the viewers at home.
He got 3 shots. Wow.
Oh, Walter
That's his fourth on Walter.
Yeah, a little too grabby. Reached in there, got snagged. That's one of those places you're going to get caught every time. Fourth foul on Walter.
But only the third team foul for.
Yeah, they got 3 to give.
Yeah.
Minute and a half. That's not a bad situation to be in. Gray has the ball. Gets it across midcourt. PRP in a hurry. Gray finds a lane.
Nice move.
Gerald Gray. Full court pressure from the Panthers. Walter gets it across midcourt. Pulls up. Outside, they're getting the hands of Lewis.
Oh, he
Three-point
made
way
that
too
one.
long.
Oh. It'd have brought the roof down if he'd have made that one. That's the first long shot he's taken.
A minute to go in the ball game. Robinson will be fouled as he goes to the basket. And that will be a shooting foul. He'll get a couple of attempts from the line. Jerry Davis with his second foul of the ball game. Fourth team foul for the Vikings. Get a little rumble going on here. No, that's not an earthquake. Vikings fans. And they're going to feel like they just got a victory there. 12th man. Or 6th man, I should say. Robinson misses the front end of 2.
It's 4 of 7 from the free throw line is BJ.
And that one didn't count because we had a stoppage. Xavier Johnson checked in the ball game. Robinson this time, it will count. Too hard. And Lewis with a rebound. And they're going to say he took steps as he was falling backwards. I'm not sure that the crowd likes that call.
I looked down to make a mark. I didn't see it. But nevertheless, good break for PRP. They have the ball under their own basket. 54 seconds left.
Coach Mabry wants to talk it over. Did not see whether this was a 30 or a full timeout. Full timeout. Yep. Well, they take one. We'll take one. We'll take a break. We'll be right back right after this. You're watching Glycod coverage of PRP High School basketball. We'll be right back.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
You're listening to PRP High School basketball on Glycod.
Timeout over. 53.6 seconds to go in the ball game. Valley up by 3. PRP has the ball. The game reset. Ball inbounded to Osborne, but stripped and taken away.
Another turnover. Oh, and he threw it away. Oh, Lewis had a 2-on-1 break that time. That would have been a big score right there. Make it at least a 2-possession game.
Now Valley wants to take a break and talk it over.
Valley's basketball, 3-point lead, 46 7/10 second. See what kind of strategy you going to come up with now?
I was going to ask you that.
I was going to say get the ball to Kurt Lewis. I started to say Carl Lewis. He reminds me of Carl Lewis.
If he just control the ball.
Yeah. And, you know, his percentage is high, but those are point-blank shots in most cases. Gosh, he's gotten his own rebound and shot it back 2 or 3 times on each possession.
Well, Valley's got the ball. They've got a 3-point lead. Do you go conservative here, try to play keep away for the last 40-some-odd seconds of the ball game, or do you just attack the basket here?
You know something, if they play keep away, they're going to get fouled, and their foul throw shooting is not very good. I'd almost want to attack and include Kurt Lewis. Include Kurt Lewis in that attack. I don't think I want to see him on the free throw line. as probably PRP does want. It's been all Lewis here in the fourth quarter. Only 1 point scored beside the point that all the points that he got. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points in the fourth quarter.
Lewis obviously campaigning for player of the game honors.
Yeah.
We'll be announcing outstanding players of the game after post-game coverage.
Well, he's been the outstanding player of the game, period.
No doubt about it.
Win or lose.
Oh, Walter. Quick attack, 55-50. Panthers in trouble. Robinson goes baseline. Nothing there. He's down. And a foul as Cam Wilson takes it to the hoop. 23.9 seconds to go, 5-point lead, and Valley's faithful starting to feel that they may have this one. Wilson will shoot 2. He's only taken 1 free throw to this so far in the game.
Right,
missed it.
Right, first quarter.
Can he redeem himself here?
It's pretty valuable free throws right
here. This next one.
Well, they said before the game he's a shooter, so.
This could be the dagger right now.
Really
7-point lead. It's hard to recover from that. But we are talking high school basketball. Anything's possible. Wilson hits them both. 20 seconds to go.
Yes.
Gray fouled as he approached. I believe that was on
Anderson. Now they're going to call those contact plays under the basket. Attempted block shot. 24 Davis.
Jerry Davis
over
with
the
foul.
back. Yeah, I believe it was a foul. But they've been letting them play an awfully lot up to that point. Osborne on the line. And he makes the first.
That was a pretty stroke.
Indeed.
First free throw of the night for Osborne.
6'7", and he looks it too. A thin 6'7", but nevertheless.
He's long and lanky.
Tall. Long, as they say.
It's down to 6.
Pretty important free throw. And he gets to roll.
That was just tantalizing.
PRP's got to foul quickly.
Kurt Lewis, sorry. Got me doing it now.
They need to foul.
Turnover
will help.
Out of bounds at 7.4 seconds, but 5-point lead. This may be academic. I just drop back and play a little prevent here.
Oh, yeah, you got to. Exactly. Get a zone. Don't let the drive. They're giving up.
Trey Hill with the bucket. And that's the ball game. Valley pulls the upset tonight. Final score 57-54. We'll take a break. We'll be back with our post-game coverage right after this. You're watching Glycod.com coverage of PRP high school basketball. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Mobile Mower Repair, home of Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest mower, is offering incredible savings this winter. Now save $20 on winter service or 50% on pickup with delivery and service. Located in Crestwood at 5917 West Highway 22, Mobile Mower Repair has proudly served Oldham County with the best repair on Dixie Choppers for years. And now they're an authorized Husqvarna dealer too. That's Dixie Chopper and Husqvarna Mobile Mower Repair. They sell the best and service the rest. Give them a call because spring will be here before you know it. 241-0421. That's 241-0421.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success in humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports. LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673. 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
You're listening to PRP High School Basketball on Glycod.
Post-game coverage underway. Mike Beck, Paul Love. Final score here at Valley High School. Homestanding Vikings get the win against the PRP Panthers. Final 57-54. And you have some updated stats for us?
Yeah, we can talk about scoring for PRP. Real balanced scoring for them. The leader of the pack there was B.J. Robinson, who finishes with 18 points, but also 10 points from Gerald Gray, Trey Hill, and Sensor Wilson, and then chip in 7 by Darius Osborne for a total of 54 points. Interestingly, Mike, in that second half, they were just 2 of 4 on the from the free throw line, PRP that is, 14 for 21 in the game. Scoring for Valley, just 4 players hit the scoring column. Cam Wilson had 11 points. DeMont Walter had 14. Jalen Smith got a 3 there back in the second quarter, and all the rest of the points goes to the one we've been talking about all night long, Kurt Lewis, with 29 points. 9 for 17 from the free throw line were the Vikings, which is a stretch above what they had in the first half. Remember, they got outscored by 10 points from the free throw line in the first half, just by 5 in the second half. So made a little bit of a change there, but the big change was the fact that Kurt Lewis does not score in the first quarter, but ends up with 29 points.
A nice performance by him. In just a moment, we'll give you our outstanding players of the ball game. But before we do that, I want to update you on some scoring. And the scoreboard update tonight brought to you by Financial Solutions, Robin Lawson at Lawson Financial Solutions. They want to help you weather the financial storm and make sure that you put your financial house in order. Robin Lawson, Lawson Financial. Scores tonight: Fairdale knocks off DeSales 81-60. In overtime, Seneca outlasts St. X 62-61. I bet that was an interesting game. Holy Cross 55 at Sayre in Lexington 37. Another final. Manual drops one to Manual knocks off Southern 71-46. And we'll go ahead and take another break, and we'll be back with our most outstanding players of the game right after this. Our Glycod's coverage of PRP High School basketball. Stand by. There's more to come.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673. 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success in humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
What's in an e-cig cloud? Think it's a harmless vapor? Think again. Nicotine, ultrafine particles that can lead to asthma, formaldehyde, lead that can cause brain damage, acetone found in nail polish remover. Don't let big tobacco cloud your judgment. Get the facts. Electronic cigarettes, unhealthy and addictive. Stay above the influence. A message from the Oldham County Health Department and the Coalition for a Healthy Oldham County.
Glycod.com is the premier online source for the most in-depth coverage of high school sports. From the best in play-by-play events to real-time score updates and a gallery of the area's top performers, Glycod.com is a must-click for more on your favorite team. Browse and watch, video, audio, live, and archived. That's Glycod.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter too at Glycod.
You're listening to PRP High School Basketball on Glycod.
Post-game coverage continues right here as we present the outstanding players of the game, brought to you by East and Westbrook Construction, a regional industrial contractor providing safety, quality, and performance for clients for over 37 years. Make East and Westbrook part of your team for outstanding construction and maintenance results. And pick a couple of players tonight, one from each team. And who are outstanding players of the game tonight?
Well, I think for PRP, pretty balanced scoring, so it's kind of hard to find a standout. But leading the scoring for the Panthers, B.J. Robinson, I think with 18 points. I think I'd have to give him the nod. He had 8 points in the second quarter and 7 in the second. Only 2 points in the fourth quarter, though. Missed a couple of key free throws there, but nevertheless, on a balanced scoring team, I think B.J. gets the award for PRP.
Especially coming off the bench.
Yeah, forgot about that fact for sure. Not a starter, but played many valuable minutes. You want to go for Valley?
Yeah.
Let's try to let's think long. No, just kidding. This Kurt Lewis is something else out here. 6'4" senior, did not score in the first quarter, but comes back with 11 in the second, 8 in the third, 10 in the fourth, and a lot of rebounds to go along with those. If we'd had rebound stats, I know he'd have had a double-double at least tonight. But by far the leading scorer and the most valuable player for the Valley Vikings.
Well, that is our outstanding players of the ball game, and a special nod, tip of the hat to Kurt Lewis. What an outstanding performance tonight. I'd love to see him play the next level next year, and I suspect he may. Yeah,
the shooting is not his forte. The outside shooting, but my goodness, what a strong! And he's only 6'4", so you look about the next level where he's going to be able to play. It'll have to be a 4 position.
Yeah.
And he's almost too short for D1 4, but boy is he strong and quick.
Any final thoughts on this game before we put a bow on it, wrap it up tonight?
I just liked it a lot. I like the pace of the game. I like some of the coaching moves there to go to zone defenses in the second half to stop that penetration by Lewis and others. But really a physical game and a fun game to watch. Hope everybody had a chance to see it. If not, go back and look at it again. It's on the air, is it not?
It is. As a matter of fact, you can catch it on Glycod.com. These are archived on there for you to watch at your convenience at a later date. Especially tell your friends about it if you want to see the outstanding performance by Mr. Lewis. That's a great way to do it. Go to Glycod.com. Speaking of Glycod.com, you can see this game and many others, whether we're with our radio partners or online audio, online streaming video. There are a lot of opportunities to be entertained and keep up to date with all your favorite sports teams. Speaking of that, we take it on the road in 2 nights from tonight. We're off tomorrow, but Thursday night we're back on the road again, heading to Providence High School for a girls' contest between the New Albany Bulldogs and the Providence Pioneers. It should be a good game.
Is that back home again in Indiana? Is that what you sing when you say that?
I did, but I didn't want to sing just because out of respect to Jim Neighbors, who passed away recently. Okay. And I couldn't do it justice.
Be good. It should be a good rivalry game between the two ladies on those two squads.
It should be. So that's our final here tonight. Final, Valley 57. They get a big win over rival PRP. They drop the game 57-54. For Paul Love, I'm Mike Beck. Thank you to all of our team, including Steve Bird, our producer, and everyone with Glycod.com. Until Thursday night, take care, be safe out there, and we'll see you then.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success in humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success in humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
Do you know that one night of drinking wipes out 2 weeks of training? Most Oldham County teens don't drink. Stay above the influence. Brought to you by the Coalition for a Healthy Oldham County.
Tonight's live presentation of Kentuckiana High School basketball has been brought to you by Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable. ThompsonHeating.net. By the U.S. Army. Join the team that makes a difference. Visit GoArmy.com. By Metro Windows. Replace your old rotted windows today. Call Metro Windows at 502-550-1489. By Anderson Sales and Service in Crestwood, a top outdoor equipment choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. By the Oldham County Board of Health, healthy people, strong community, OldhamCountyHealthDepartment.org. By Lawson Financial, helping you plan for your financial security, LawsonFinancial.net. And by LaGrange Service Center, family-owned quality car care since 1964.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcast, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter at Glycod. We thank you for listening to this live sports presentation from Glycod Communications.